Hello. I would like to have a look at a problem that has happened on my Ford Mondeo. Over the winter, my dog was sort of shaking in the car and put dirt all over the curtain for the panoramic roof of my 15 Mondeo, and so I decided to clean it. Now, what happened was when I decided to clean it, it came out. Now, it didn't just come out like that. It came out right over the driver's seat, and so a whole length of the curtain just dropped down. Now, what I did, I thought, oh no, what am I going to do? So I went to Ford, and even though the car's under warranty, Ford, of course, they weren't going to pay it on warranty terms. So I asked the guy, well, first of all, how much it would cost, and it would be about £3,000 to get it repaired. And I thought, well, I'm not much of a DIYer. I am of the belief that one day the car might have to save you and your family. So I actually take it to a garage. Now, I know a lot of people will have the other argument. That's the exact reason why I do it myself, because I know who's done it and I'm pretty sure. But anyway, we're not into that argument today. So I said, I'll tell you what, I'll pull the headliner back, I'll have a look and I'll see what I can do. Now, what I found up there was some kind of geared mechanism for the curtain to run backwards and forwards. And I also found that the curtain runs under like an angled bar. And quite simply, this curtain is just pushed into that angled bar. And if you can see, I don't know how clear the picture is, but you can see the material is quite ribbed. So it's actually only held there by friction. And so I thought, well, pretty much all I've got to do is tuck it back under there. So what I did on my first attempt, I had to go with a paint scraper. That wasn't flexible enough. I then got a palette knife and tried with a palette knife. That wasn't flexible enough either. And then last of all, I tried with a butter knife, and then I thought, nope, this isn't working. So it was good old fingers, and I had to go with fingers. Now, that really was a long job. It took me, a couple of hours to just get tucking it in. It would pop out somewhere else, and it just kept popping back out, and I was getting really frustrated. So I left it for that day. Anyway, I came back to it after a few days of thinking, and I came up with a solution. And the solution is a piece of card. Now, this was the piece of card I actually used, and it's actually for a shoe liner. And what I found was this is perfectly flexible enough to tuck the curtain back in. So you're literally tucking the curtain back in into the groove. And this kink here was actually right above the driver's seat. And again, basically I'm a coward and I didn't want to try it for a couple of days. But when I did try it, when I tried it on the electric motors, what I found is it's pushed it all the way along to this end. So the kink is now taken right to this very end. So all I've got to do is I've got to take my piece of card and I've got to do exactly what I did down there and basically re-slot it back in there. Okay, now I can't do that while I'm on camera, and I'm also a bit of a coward, like I say, and in case it doesn't work, then I'm going to be with a bit of egg on my face. But I assure you that right sort of from there right to there was all just hanging loose. And I'm sure keen DIYers will be able to sort of improve on my problem. If I was doing it again, I'd probably just use a cereal packet. So cut a cereal packet along one of its edges and just use the cereal packet. Now I'm going to complete this myself, but as I say, I can't hold the camera, and I'm not brave enough to do it on camera for you to show you. But I assure you, if you can tuck this curtain back into this groove, you can literally, everything is just held by friction. There's no glues, no adhesives. There's nothing there other than the ribs of this curtain that's actually holding it in place. So now my kink is back there. I'm basically going to do that. No guarantees that it's going to work for you, because Ford tell me, oh, once it's out of line forever. But I assure you, all the way along there, this is now working. I can electric motor it back along there. Now it's up to you whether you want to improve on that idea. Obviously this isn't a complete idea, and I've just given you what I've been finding out on my own. So like I say, it's no guarantees, but certainly I suggest have a go, see what you can do, save yourself £3,000 on Ford trying to sell you a new one of these, and just have a go. Thanks very much. Bye.